everyone, welcome to my English grammar class. Today I'm going to teach you the grammar topic, the active voice and the passive voice. So let's start the class. Okay. First of all, let me explain what is a voice in grammar. It is the term used to describe whether the verb is the active or passive, and this process is known as the voice in grammar. Then what is active voice? Active voice means when a verb gives importance to the subject in a sentence. Then this process is called the active voice, and the passive voice means when a verb gives importance to the object. That process is called the passive voice. Now let me read out some basic rules of conversions from the active into passive sentence. I mean, if you want to change the active sentence into passive form, you need to apply these 6 rules. First of all, you need to identify SVO of a sentence. That means subject, verb, object of a sentence. Then number 2, change the object into subject. That means the subject of the active sentence become object in passive sentence. Then identify tense. You need to identify the tense of a sentence. Put the suitable auxiliary verbs. That means you need to put the suitable auxiliary verb according to the subject of a sentence. Add the preposition by. And number 1, change the subject into object. That means that the object of the active sentence become subject in passive sentence. Here I have given some tense rules and the voice rules of changing the active sentence into passive form. I know the PD say active sentence se kamina passive sentence only the haibadagi rules sigduni. Actually in English grammar there are 12 tense form, but in voice we use only 8 tense forms. First of all, if the active sentence is given in the present indefinite form, that means the sentence structure is subject plus B1. You need to apply these voice rules. Voice rules apply to passive voice active subject plus is MR plus B3. Then if the past active sentence is given in the past indefinite tense form, past indefinite tense form the sentence, you need to apply these rules in changing the active into passive sentence. That means subject plus was where plus B3. Then if the active sentence is given in the past continuous tense form the magadi, you need to apply these rules. Subject plus is MR plus being plus B3. Then past continuous subject plus was where plus being plus B3. Then first if the active sentence is given in the past perfect form, past perfect tense form, you need to apply this voice rule. Subject plus have plus of had or have or has plus been plus third form of B3 means third form of verb. We use has only in the singular subject. Singular subject the has happy. Then past perfect, if the active sentence is given in the past perfect tense form, you need to apply these rules. Subject plus had plus been plus B3. Then future indefinite sentence future indefinite subject plus will or shall plus B1C tense structure. You need to apply these rules. Subject plus will or shall plus B plus third form of verb. Third form of verb means B3. Then future perfect if the active sentence is given in the future perfect tense form, future perfect tense form the then you need to apply this rule. Subject plus will or shall plus have plus been plus B3. B3 means the third form of verb. Now let us see these 2 sentences as an example. Example in the sentence and say if you want to change the active sentence into passive, you must follow these rules. You need to follow these rules. Sige rules mga say turuk say queen I 6 rules ay na follow to on high grade ko. Ay ko husik si check to or si off to over high ko. First of all, you need to identify SVO of a sentence. Sentence to ki SVO identify active to identify to high ko active sentence to ki ko. So let us identify subject verb object in this sentence ko. Han bada active sig subject verb object identify to or si ko. Then what is the subject ko in of a sentence ko? Subject of a sentence haragadi karino haragadi ko. Subject is the doer of an action in a sentence ko. Action gi doer do ko. Adubu sentence ko weba ko. Subject ko weba ko sentence to gi ko. So here Rita is the doer of an action ko. What is that action in this sentence ko? Clean ko. What's our verb ko? Verbs are action words are called verbs. Action words since they verb ne hire ko. Actually there are two forms of verbs ko, auxiliary verb and the principal verb, but all the action words belongs to principal verbs ko. See verbs ko ko sida ko. Who clean the room? Who do ko? Who does it ko? Kanana daw niyo? Rita. Rita is the subject. She is the doer. And what does Rita do? What does Rita clean ko? The room. This one is the object. So I will identify to record subject verb object. Have a second sentence in the identify to record. Subject is the doer of an action in the sentence. Then verb is an action word in a sentence. Then subject may be noun or pronoun. Subject is the noun or pronoun or organic. Then it always in the beginning of the sentence say sentence ki hu pada dum labas lerum gani ko. Then object to object sune noun or pronoun or noun equivalent and minor lakani ko object so then it usually comes after the verb ko. Okay, now we have to identify subject verb object ko. Akoi husik subject verb object khando correct ko. Then passive to all asiko akoina subject verb first kanto ko. Then change the object into subject. Akoin high correct ko. The object of the active sentence becomes subject in passive sentence and high correct ko. Adudi sige object se sida kari oi bire sida subject oi bire ko minor ko. Then we need to put switchable auxiliary verb. According to these tense rules ki matung ina chana ba auxiliary verb o mahapiro hire ko. Happy ko singular number or revenue each happy ko. Clean verb so be3 the chance of ko by Rita. Ading sagi subject na object on ko by follow to wire adigi masagi subject se object on ko. Masagi subject or mas na object na ko. Okay, now let us do some examples of simple sentence. Simple sentence ki example character ko active to passive tense ko. Okay, first let me read out the first sentence. He writes a letter ko. Sige sentence sida ko. First we need to identify subject verb object. Ikai kato ko subject verb object se. So he writes a letter. He is the subject because he is the doer of an action ko. What does he write? He writes a who writes a letter? He natra man I natra. He is the subject. Then write is the verb ko. What does he write? A letter. And this one is the object ko. Now we have found the subject verb object ko. Subject verb object ko. Then we need to identify ko. Who is tense ko. Does this sentence belongs to? Kari sentence na harbada ko na Chirasi ko hote. Yengo magi verb sequence tense sentence structure siya ko. Subject plus write ko. Write, wrote, written ko. This belongs to first verb. So subject plus B1 ko. Ladudi subject plus B1 siya subject plus B1 si tense where present indefinite tense ko. So this sentence is present indefinite tense ko. Present indefinite tense where ko. Present indefinite tense ay ko ina voice the tense to ge hai dadi magi rule se subject plus HMR plus the first verb change into B3 ko. This MR the already aduga first verb na B3 the chance of feel kani ba ko ina voice on to paganda ko. Ay ko hosik voice on to osiko passive voice on to osiko. Adu ay dadi yengo ay ko ina high grade ko. Change the object into subject ko. Si magi object a letter shina subject by piro high grade ko. Passive on to paganda. Adu di kamay ni irani a letter ko. According to these voice rules, we need to put one auxiliary verb is or am or are. According to this subject to numbers ki matungina ko. Then CD singular number or the subject is the singular number, a letter is the singular number, so you need to put is ko. A letter is ko. Then a letter is then the first verb changes into B3 ko. Write, wrote, written. WRITTEN, written. Then we need to put the preposition by hybrid preposition. Happy ready ko. Then the subject of the active become object ko. Ako'y sige subject say object on top or object to oibirani ko. Adudi he is the object ko lang po kana ako'y na gari lakadagi hay nadi he becomes her ko. Sorry, he becomes him ko. He say him la ani ko. Ano ay nadi by him. Asumay na sense to ko. The next sentence is ko. Matang sentence na abugi ngasi ko. Dear students, let me stop here this class. We have no time to do all the exercises. Sorry for that.